Welcome to a Patchriotic how-to. Today we're going to be making a cobblestone generator. If you want to just make the generator and not know how to make all the components, you'll find the timestamp in the description below where that part of the video starts. This is going to be an easy how-to with simple steps to follow, and I hope you find it helpful, and thank you for choosing this tutorial. To make a crafting bench, you will need wood. Doesn't matter which wood you have, it all makes the same crafting bench. You put one piece into your crafting square, that gives you 4 planks, and then you put them all back into the square again, and that gives you your crafting bench. Put your crafting bench down, and you need to make chests. So 8 planks gives you chests, so you put 2 of your wood into crafting square, and that gives you 8 planks. You put these all around the outside of the middle square and leave the middle square empty, and that gives you 1 chest. Now for this project you need to have 2 chests because you need them for hoppers, to make the hoppers, so you do the same thing again. Now you can obviously put 2 lots of wood in, and then you get them straight away, and I'll show you that with the buckets. You'll need 2 buckets for this project, and you make it by doing a V shape in the crafting bench. I'll show you here how you can double up. So what you do is you put 2 of what you need, 3 or 4, and then that gives you 2. Now we only need 2 buckets, but it's handy to have another bucket just in case your lava goes a bit funny. You'll need to find water and fill your bucket up, and you'll need to find lava. To make a redstone torch, you will need redstone and some sticks. You don't need to do it in a crafting bench, you can do this in your crafting square. You put 1 piece of wood into any square and you get your planks. You put these planks on top of each other, and then that gives you sticks. And then you get your redstone and you place it above the stick, and that gives you your redstone torch. For this project you're going to need 7. To make the lever, which you'll need 1 of them, you just put a cobblestone underneath a stick. It doesn't matter where in the square you do it. And you'll also need to make a hopper. In fact, you'll need 2 hoppers. So you put 1 iron ingot in the bottom middle square, and the top either side you put the others, and then you put your chest above the middle one, so it's a center square. That gives you a hopper. You'll need 2 for this project, so you just do it twice. To make a redstone repeater, you'll need 2 torches, 1 piece of redstone and 3 stone. And because we're making 2, you'll need to double that up. So you'll need 4 redstone torches, 2 pieces of redstone and 6 pieces of stone. And you put the pieces of stone across the bottom of the crafting bench. You put your 1 piece of redstone above it, and then you put a torch either side. And because we're doing 2, we'll just double that all up, and we will get 2 redstone repeaters. To make a redstone comparator, you'll need a crafting bench. You will need 6 stone, 2 nether quartz and 6 redstone torches. Because we're doubling up, we're making 2. So you put your stone across the bottom row of the crafting bench square. You put your quartz in the middle square, and then either side of that you put 2 of the redstone torches, and then above the quartz you put 2 redstone torches, and that will give you your comparators. To make a piston, you're going to need 3 planks of wood, doesn't matter what type of wood, 4 cobblestone, 1 piece of redstone and 1 iron ingot in the crafting bench. So in the crafting bench, on the top row you put your 3 planks of wood next to each other. In the middle square underneath you put iron, underneath that. The bottom middle square you put redstone, and the last squares you fill it in with your cobblestone, and that will give you a piston. To make this cobblestone generator you will need 27 blocks. I'm using sandstone, but you could use brick, cobble or stone. Don't use wood or leaves because it can catch fire with the lava. You will also need 4 redstone, 2 redstone repeaters, 2 redstone comparators, 1 piece of obsidian, 1 lever. I've got a stone pickaxe and shovel, but you could use iron. Got some dirt to help with the build. You will also need a stick, 2 hoppers, a piston, 1 bucket of water, 1 bucket of lava, and 2 redstone torches. I also have a bucket in case I need to get rid of any lava. You will need an area, a minimum size of 5 blocks across and 12 blocks long. You can also build underneath it with a smeltery and a hopper collection system. If you're doing that, you'll need 5 blocks minimum underneath. So counting from one corner, you need to place your first block on number 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place 1 block. You go across with 2 and then 1 down. So you've got like an L shape there. At each end, you put redstone. And then you put 1 repeater facing this way and 1 repeater facing that way. And this is really important. You need to click this one twice. So you just tap it twice. 1, 2. Then in front of the repeater here, you place your piston. Your piston needs to be facing this way, so you have to put it like that. Next to it, you put a block. At the end, just checking, make sure that was right. At the end, opposite the piston, you put your obsidian block. And this is so that it will stop the cobble coming through. And it comes through as stone because of the way the lava and the water pools out, but as you break it, it will be cobble. Next, you need to build a platform of 4, 1 block high, in these 4 squares. So you leave that as a gap, and you place your 4 blocks on top. You put 2 redstone on the 2 blocks that are facing the piston. And then behind, you put your, your 2 comparators, and make sure that the two sticks are facing this way. Then you need to do your hopper. Now you want your hoppers to join together, and you do that by making sure it's one of them attaches to a block this side. So if we will go down and I'll show you what I mean. So that's facing into that way now. And that means you can put your other one next to it and it will join there. So you need to get up to do that. Take that dirt block away. And then you can hold your shift key down and then put it towards that hopper. Then into one hopper you put a stick, and this makes sure that it's activated. It won't work without that. For the other one, place a block and your lever, and this is where you can turn the machine on and off. I've removed all the dirt and I've come to this side of the construction, up where the piston is, and you need to put 3 pieces of stone in the middle of the base. Then you need to put 1 each end, and then either side. So you're encasing this end. So you need to do the same this side. So it's 3 wide. There. You've got 3 in the middle, and then you've got 1 either side. And this is where you put your water, and your water flows this way. So you need to put it in this square, and then it flows down. And across here is where you put your lava section. Now you need to put the lava in. I've just done a little scaffolding thing over here. And you place 1 block next to the piston. Then another block the other side, so the piston top is actually showing. 1 block here opposite, 1 across, and then you place your last brick. I have to use a bit of dirt so you've got something to stick it to here. And then you've made a little 2 hole here. Then you place your lava on top of the furnace, and that rolls over the top of the water. Now, with your 2 redstone torches, you go back to where your hoppers were on that 4 platform that you did, and you place the 2 torches there, and that will activate it. Now, the way it works, the first brick that comes through will be, oops, let's just pop that back. The way that it works, the first brick that you get through will be the brick that you've made whatever it out of. In my case, it is the sandstone, so break that one. And then the next one will be your cobble. Now it comes out at stone because, as I say, it's the way that the lava flows over the water. And you can see it's it doesn't come out all the time. You have to wait a little bit for it. And if you're a little bit impatient and you don't want to wait for it, it's going to go integrated then. You can make 2 of them that go into each other, like this one here. So you make 1 over here, like we've just done, and then you duplicate that over there. I'm going to go into creative and show you it from overhead. This is the double cobblestone generator. This is the one that we've already made, and the cobble comes out here. Then you just have to make sure that you've got 12 block gap to the second generator over here, and that will double the capacity, so when one slows, the other will fill it in. Now when you've done it, you might decide that you want a system to collect in here the cobble that you break, and all you do is put a hopper underneath the last brick, then you stand there and you break it. It won't work because I'm creative here, but as it comes through, it will go into the hopper and into the chest, and then you just collect your stone that way. If you want to do a smeltery underneath, that's why you would need the 5 block depth. You had to have your hopper and a chest to collect it, then a hopper underneath with a furnace, then another hopper and a chest. I have a how-to on how to do a smeltery, and you just put it underneath. So, thank you for watching my how-to. I hope you have fun with cobble generators.